this is Steve Cool, and today I made maybe the stupidest decision ever. This is another tech review at the same time, a tech disappointment. So I purchased this at Dollar General. Now, this is not the first time I've actually purchased one of these things. Vibe, as they call it, Vibe Gaming. I bought it a long time ago. I bought this full-size, really stupid keyboard with a mouse and keypad. RGB. Trash. I was frustrated. Keys, the shift key, caps lock, jam up when you don't want them to jam up. We're in the middle of a match. It's just trash. Don't buy the kit. Mousepad's good though. That's the only good thing about it. Then it was only like 20 bucks. So yeah, it was only like 20 bucks. But this was $10 for. So I was earlier today, I was with a friend at Dollar General. Dollar General always sells the weirdest things, called DG or something. And I found this. I'm like, you know what? Vibe, I'll give you one more chance. Boy, did they screw it. But other than that, let's just jump right into it. Here it is. Let's open the box. I have already opened this, just so you know. That's how I know it's terrible. So I wanted to give it a quick try, Packaging was fine, I'll admit. They always do such a good job on the packaging. Hear that? I was expecting the best. When I pulled it out, it didn't come like this. It was a little bit more organized. I thought, oh boy, I already hate it. Hear that? I almost want to say it's way too thick, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, whatever. I was hoping this to actually have a foam pad. This was supposed to be the wrist rest. So let me just read you the quick box. As you notice, it says universal USB port, RGB color lights, and built-in wrist rest. It is fine, but it is bad. The cord, as always, is typically trash compared to this cord on my other keyboard. This is the USB port off the other keyboard. This one feels a lot more trash. This one looks a lot cooler, and it actually feels pretty good. That's the one thing that sold it, which I know is pretty bad. Compare that to this. Okay, maybe you have something going. If they had a full-size keyboard like this, maybe I would actually get it. There's already two missing concepts. Now this is supposed to be a gaming, read it, gaming LED one-hand keyboard by Vibe Gaming. The built-in wrist rest. It's trash. It is, okay, so it feels fine. I haven't really given enough test. But it's trash. I mean, okay, so, one, it's fine. Now, you guys probably like, well, it looks fine to me, or, well, you bought it off of Dollar General, so, yeah, that was kind of my bad. But Vibe, I think it did at one point work for Logitech. Not Logitech. Logitech made it. I think they helped design it. They basically supported it. So they basically gave the leftover scraps of Logitech gaming stuff, and they're just like recycled plastic. Let's just say it's recycled. Okay, this is basically recycled parts. That's why it's so cheap. $10. $10 gives you this. All right, fine. They at least attempted. They could have. Okay, I'd rather have these keys than the mistake they did. Notice the difference. We got Control, Shift. We got Control, Shift, caps lock, Tab, and then squiggly line, Escape. Now, what is the most important key? There's a few missing things on this that you need in gaming. One, the Enter key. Do you see any Enter key on this? There is no Enter key. I am very frustrated by this. So this means you have to have a secondary keyboard to go next to it if you want to use this. You can legit buy a keyboard, I bet you can find it, with a wrist rest on it. That'll be fine. Now, I see what they were trying to do, which I honestly respect them for trying to do it. But they did such a bad job at it. Same with Vibe's mouse, cheap really dirt cheap mouse, you're supposed to have a lot of space. Lots of space. But guess what? You kind of need that enter key. That key, so I was just recently playing, there's some games that'll require the enter key and the backspace key. This does not also, it doesn't have a backspace key. So in basic sense, you're buying something that you'll probably never use. And I basically went to the store with an extra $10, wanted to get me something for Christmas. So I bought this. The box was really nice, fancy, felt very smooth. Let's just take the structure design. I have this little phone, smartphone repair kit. I'm just going to use a few tools. One, let's just pop out one of these keys and see what we're looking at. Let's pop down the space bar. No, not space bar. Let's just do B. Let's just do B. I always pop out B in my videos if I ever do. Well, I've never done a video where I'm taking apart a keyboard. Oh, I can't get it. A sec. There you go. Just get B out of here. Alright. I am very bad at this. They give us no choice than to pry it open. There we go. It's out. Alright. Now, let's pop one of these keys open. Same thing. I hate that design. Okay, fine. It's just a little design. It's no clicky. There's no lubins. No lubins. It's just a regular keyboard. If they were going to claim to be gaming, which they obviously didn't, they would have at least had a lumen on these keys, or not even. I guess fine. You can get away without using lumens on these keys, but the spacebar, even this spacebar has the lumen. So I think it does. Yeah, it does. See, lumen. Those are important. Those add for extra big pieces. Now let's check if this spacebar, even if it is small, I would like a lumen on it. I spent an extra few dollars just to have it small, but if they're not going to put a lumen on it, that'll be a little disappointing. Let's find out. What are we working with? What are we working with? No lumen. Wait, what? No joke, guys. Look at that. You see that? There was supposed to be a lumen there. Those are the hook areas for a loop. It's a scam. Vibe. I actually trusted Vibe for a second. I am frustrated. I will try to use this because I spent $10 on this. It's not even worth $10. It's worth $1. You know, I felt like Vibe, this is to you. I feel like you've done a better job, even though you did come from Dollar General. It's not Dollar General brand, so there's nothing against Dollar General. They just sell it. Vibe, that's how cheap Vibe is. They can only sell it to Dollar General stores and cheap stuff like that. I'm gonna actually go find it on Amazon. And the problem with the lumen is you don't know what to wait. They didn't really do a good job on this key factors. Problem with this is I'm gonna have to still have my other keyboard with me at all times. I see what they were trying to do, and they did a very bad job at it. So I gotta say, I don't recommend it. At the same time, I do recommend it. I recommend the idea. I'm pretty sure this existed, but I'm gonna give it to Vibe. That was a great idea, but you handled it very poorly. So now I'm rooting for all these other companies to do it. So other companies out there, Razer, Logitech, all those. Please start thinking of the idea. One-handed keyboard. And if I find one that I might actually look at, I'll look at it one more time on that website and put in the link. Using my Amazon associate link. So I guess if this video is going to be useless, just tell me complaining about this. We haven't tested the RGB, but I'll do that later at the end. I work for Amazon Associates, so now I'll be leaving links, and I'll soon be making a website called Ace Tech, not Ace Tech Tips, that's copyright, Ace Gaming Tech. You can look up a name, you won't find it until you find my website that I'll be making soon, where I'll recommend tech off of Amazon. Sure, I may be working for Amazon, I'm working for Amazon, I may get paid for it, just for branding it, but you can see all the tech, latest tech that I like, and I don't think you care about my opinion at this point, because I only have like 31 subscribers. I did hit 31 subscribers, so thank you very much. But at one thing, I'll be starting this website, and hopefully I can start getting more views in. Maybe we can make a little money out of this. So, very big thank you for getting me to 31 subscribers, for watching my videos and bearing through them like the chocolate challenge. But that's out of the handbook. I've been also working with another YouTuber. that I will discuss in a later video. His name will not be brought up until he hits a certain amount of subscribers. So, this is to you, YouTuber, and you have to hit 15 subscribers for me to even mention your name right now. I was in one of the... And don't buy this keyboard. Please don't buy this keyboard. This keyboard is trash. So... garbage. And this is nothing against Dollar General too. I gotta let you guys know. This is nothing against Dollar General. Dollar General sells the most random stuff. Remember, it's not Dollar General's fault. Still shop at Dollar General. If you get tagged there, that's your fault. My fault. This, my fault. Not their fault. Also Vibe's fault. So, I'm very mad at Vibe. I'm gonna be giving them a bad reputation until they start making a good piece of tech. And if I'm wrong about this and I start, because I'm gonna use this a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a YouTube video. But either way, you don't buy this keyboard. Don't buy this keyboard. Subscribe to Deadron. Subscribe to Steve Cool. And yeah, let's go check it out. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what's so special. I haven't really looked at it myself. I looked at it for a little bit, but I was blinded. One thing extra. You may hate me for this. Hate me for this, but I do like the RGB. The RGB is pretty nice. I'll give it that. It's fine. It's better than the other one. It's a little bit more brighter, but that's probably because it's smaller. But I will recommend the new Modern Warfare 2 that just came out. Not a sponsor, by the way. I'll leave a link on Amazon. On Amazon, I'll leave a link if I remember. Whatever. You'll have to see it on YouTube. So, watch one of my videos, and maybe I'll show it on my next gaming video, which will be coming out soon. Christmas break starting. On New Year's week, we'll be getting a lot of video game footage in, okay? I'm hoping to make a lot of YouTube videos. So, stay tuned in for that. And you might see me in this other YouTuber's video, which I'll mention later in another video. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!